Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Minister of State for Tourism and Sport, Mr. Michael Ring.
Thank you very much, Ambassador O'Malley and his wife Dina. First of all, I want to welcome you home. You're very welcome here to Westport this evening, and I want to thank you for accepting my invitation to come to Westport to show us the honour and give us the honour of unveiling this tremendous facility here this evening, and I want to thank you. Ambassador O'Malley and myself have met on many occasions, and the one love he has of Ireland is of Westport, and he talks about it, talks about his ancestry, and I'm really pleased to see him here this evening, and there couldn't really be a better person to unveil this evening than yourself, and I really want to thank you for coming to the town this evening. To Lisa Chambers, Lescaheric of the Council, the councillors, and to everybody here this evening, and I want to welcome my colleague Helen McAtee from Kells. And Helen, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that you have the team from Kells with you, and all we want you to do is learn what Westport is doing, but we don't want you to be better than Westport. So, and John Farley was also a former colleague of mine in it all. I'm glad to see them here. I wish them well. They've been promoting tourism over the last number of years, and I'm delighted to see them here. The Chief Executive, Peter Hines, and the team in Mayo County Council, I want to thank them for their work and effort. And I just want to make a small comment about something that's happening at the moment, and it'll be very brief, but I just can't let the occasion go without mentioning it. There is an issue with Westport House, and I just want to reassure the people of Westport and the town and the surrounding areas that the council and myself are working behind the scenes to try and deal with that very serious problem. Westport House is part of Westport, is part of the infrastructure of Westport, as is the Brown family, and we have to make sure that that will not fall into private hands. I'm working behind the scenes to make sure that won't happen.
Hear, hear.
I want to say to Ronan Halpin, I want to compliment you. Again, you have come up with the goods. There's not a better artist in the world than yourself. You seem to get things right. You have the taste, and I want to compliment you for the tremendous job that you've done here today. I want to thank you publicly here this evening. It's a credit to you, and it's something that will stand out in Westport for many years to come. To everybody involved in this community, as somebody that was born and reared in this town, I love this town. And every time I come across down Sheehan Hill, when I look out and I see Clew Bay and I see the 365 lakes, I'm happy I'm home, no matter what part of the world that I'm in. This is not the best town, Cathy, in Ireland, in Europe, but you're quite correct, it's the best town in the universe. I want to say to Cathy Sheridan from the Irish Times, somebody I know for a long time, and I have to say, not a more talented writer in the world. And I want to say this about her, and people forget. She wrote about Westport before it was popular. She came to this town on many occasions, and she wrote some very nice features on the town of Westport in the early years when we needed the publicity, when we needed people like Cathy Sheridan to write about Westport, to write about tourism, and to write about the people. And Cathy, I couldn't see fit, but you're the right person to be here this evening on behalf of the Irish Times, and I want to welcome you and thank you for your support in the years gone by, and I know you have plenty more good things to write about Westport in the years ahead. I just want to finish on this note because this is the Ambassador's evening, and I'm really pleased that himself and his wife have showed us the honour to be here this evening. Ambassador O'Malley has a connection with this town, and I'm delighted to see him here. But I want to thank the local community, the local people, the people that work together, and we work as a community, and everybody has pride and passion in this beautiful town. Everybody loves this town, and everybody works, to the betterment of this town. And I'm not surprised, Lisa, that some councillors in the Castlebar area actually want to come to Westport, and all I want to say to them is they're very welcome to come anytime they want to come, and if they want to join up with us, we'll be pleased to have them, so you can tell them that. I want to say to everybody here this evening, this is a great occasion, this is a great award. And Peter Hines talked about the honour, the best town to live in and the best town in Ireland. Well, the editor of the Irish Times was saying to me when we were here presenting us with the award belonging Westport House, he said to me, Michael, we're going to run this again next year. And Peter, I'm taking the full credit. I said, editor, you cannot run it again next year, because there can be only one town and one place to be the best place in Ireland to live in, and that has to be Westport. And that's why they then looked for another issue, and I was glad that Harris won the best place to go wild, because it is the best place to go wild. So look, at all I can say, Kathy, is, you know, you'll have to think of another one, and we'll help you in any way we can, if we'll work on that. But to everybody here this evening, this is a great evening for Westport. This is a great honour for Westport. This is a great town. I'm lucky, and we're all privileged to be working, living in a town like Westport. And it's, the great thing about it, and to talk about rural Ireland, Westport is in rural Ireland. And Cathy, I know sometimes the Dublin 4 Brigade think that we don't exist, but we have a little hidden gym down here, and we want everybody to know about it. We want them to come in and visit, leave a few euros, and come down as many times as they want, but we want to live and stay in this town. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Minister Ring. Our guest of